The Toucan and the Chameleon, a funny tale from the early days of creation. Long, long ago, way back in the early days of creation, there was a big argument in the animal world. The chameleon claimed proudly, "I am the oldest creature that ever existed." This caused a massive commotion among all the animals. The birds were gossiping, the monkeys were laughing, and the elephants were shaking their heads. Finally, the great meeting of all creatures was called to settle the matter once and for all. When it was time to speak, the chameleon stepped forward very slowly, of course, and said, "Back when I was created, the whole world was covered in water. There wasn't even a single dry spot to step on. That's why I still walk slowly today. I'm always checking if the ground is firm before I take another step." The crowd nodded in agreement. It made sense, and some even clapped their paws and wings. Then came the toucan, full of confidence and color. He flapped his wings and said, "My dear chameleon, you talk about walking on wet soil. But I, Toucan, was here before there was any soil at all. There was nothing but air and light." He paused dramatically, then added with a grin, "In fact, when my father passed away, there was no ground to bury him. So, I had to bury him right here, between my head and my nose." The crowd gasped, and then burst out laughing when they noticed the toucan's massive beak. "So now," he continued proudly, "I carry the proof of my story on my face. That, my friends, is why the great toucan has such a big mouth." The animals cheered, the chameleon blinked twice, and even the lion chuckled. And now, dear listener, the question is yours to decide. Who do you think came first? The wise, slow chameleon or the loud, proud toucan?